Before the Shogun period, the emperor ruled over Japan. But when the emperor was overthrown, the shogun took power. The shogun created many new rules and regulations to make sure he was never overthrown. But other shoguns started making big warriors in battles and started overtaking. It became a constant battle for power.
Times in military rule in Japan, the emperors were people to look up to. But that's just who they were. They really weren't anyone important at all. The shoguns, however, were the real deal. The shoguns had the equivalent power of modern day rulers. The shogun period emerged out of the years and years of civil war and small military groups fighting each other. The strongest army would rise to the top, emerge against newfound rulers of Japan. The Muromachi shoguns were a group of 15 members from the Ashikaga family. The family took over when a Hojo follower swapped sides, leading to the defeat and imprisonment of Emperor Go-Daigo. He later declared his son emperor in place of Go-Daigo.
Under the Kamikaru family. My family's rule began when the military affairs erupted in war and I seized power. I created many strict guidelines so that I would never be overthrown. As I was attacked by overseas threats, I decided to swap sides to be safe from battle. This is when my reign ended.
The emperors weren't anyone during the shogun rule. These were symbolic, peaceful people to look up to. Emperor Meiji saw the end of the military rule over Japan. He was the last emperor to experience being ruled over as an emperor. The last shogun period finally ended in 1868. The end of the Tokugawa shogun happened on the same day that Meiji's official coronation day took place. Part of the Ashikaga family. Our rule was sadly the weakest of the lot. We had little territory to rule. I had to rely on the loyalty of the daimyo. Luckily, this didn't matter as the government was no longer a threat. When I was assassinated, my family's rule fell to bits.
Japan, no matter who they were. Turnovers of shogun rulers were usually violent rebel military campaigns. The shogunate rulers had to keep their armies strong and healthy because a rebellion against them could overthrow their rule. New, strong armies could challenge the ruling family and even lead to new rulers at any time.
Shogun, sir! You have to choose between the north and the south. Which one do you want? I want both of them. Okay, I'll sign with the Emperor's signature.
Our family. My rule began when the shogun before me was assassinated. My rule ended, however, when I made too many strict rules and was too harsh on the citizens of Japan, and I was overthrown.
I pronounce you the new shogun. The stick gives you power.
Oh, yes it does.